There's a process of self-inquiry called Enlightenment Intensive that has gone around the world now for several decades. It originated in California with a genius called Charles Berner. He started to experiment with all kinds of personal growth, overcoming your difficulty programs using paired communication, a dyad, two people working together. And in his early experiments, he noticed that people were having enlightenment experiences, breakthroughs to a level of consciousness beyond words, total understanding, clear seeing, those experiences where you know everything, and you know you're knowing. Those perfect experiences that are filled with certainty, that leave no questions. And so he refined what he was doing. He polished the format until he'd run about 60 or 70 without changing anything. And that became Enlightenment Intensive, a contemplative technique done in groups where you pair up with other people and you contemplate the question, who am I, or what am I, or what is life, or what is another. No stepping back, moving continuously from 6 o'clock in the morning until late at night, wherever the inquiry is taking you, for 3 whole days.
It's trying to stop that chattering mind and just come down to a really deep sense of how am I in this moment and how does my body feel, and then relaying that back to a partner. It's very rigorous. Through that process, you start to almost enjoy it. I enjoyed just being with somebody, looking at myself and them looking at me. Together, start to get a sense of who you are, but in a really still way. I really like the way that my body completely slows down. I love the way that the food that we eat, it becomes a really conscious process. You can taste it in a way that you're usually too busy to appreciate.
Things that I've read, that I'd heard from other teachers suddenly became real, became live, became the truth in the moment. Screaming in the valley, this is it. Accept whatever comes up, whatever it is. Just go with the flow of it, no matter how hard or difficult. It's really worth sticking with and doing many times, because each time will be different. Being in this wild countryside just adds to the freedom of it.
Gradually losing preconceptions about who I am, gradually coming to a place of surrender, opening the door for something incredible to come in. Anyone who feels drawn to what life is all about, to answering the big questions, come and sit with yourself. Come and sit opposite another. Come and be held by this space that you're in for something magical, if you can stay with it. To be in the midst of all these beautiful trees and flowing water and the wildness of these mountains. This is the place to meet God.
Those moments are so incredibly precious. They're worth everything else. It's secretly what we're looking for. It's secretly why we feel estranged from ourselves. It's the great arrival, the great homecoming. And it can be spoken of, it can be shared, it can be made a way of life.